Hello and welcome to the Bob Plays Hey Arnold, the movie, the game, here as part of Movie Monday. It is a beloved childhood cartoon for me. I shudder to think what horrors they have done to it. We will find out. This neighborhood is a very old historic town. Arnold, his best friend Gerald, and several other friends lived happily here. Until the villains came to destroy the neighborhood, to build a shopping mall. Arnold's Street. What's going on? You must find all 5 of Arnold's friends. Okay. Got a duck. The duck doesn't seem to make us jump higher. We appear to have unlimited ammo and throw some sort of gumball. How do we kill this guy then? I don't know. Hail, Milesayak. It's making me think of Krusty's Funhouse thing so far. Maybe you're just meant to stun them in place. A shoe. Our gum can hurt the pigeons, but the pigeons also seem to respawn, which is totally not frustrating. Ah, and that's why we have duck. Duck better than pigeon. Oh, that does not look good. Oh! Okay, holding the balloons is time limited. They slowly go down while you hold them. This is very Donkey Kong. Somehow I feel like that will kill it. Will kill us. At least there's no time limit. And it lets you move the camera by holding the direction button for up and down, so you can see rather than having to make blind jumps. That's polite. I just discovered to my horror that the shoulder button did some sort of hip or shoulder check. Back to the beginning. I mean, we still have the tomato, right? No. Well, we'll live without it. Oh, come on, I need you further away from the edge. I was holding up. Maybe the shoes have made me be able to jump higher? I'm assuming the footballs are functionally coins or rings. Arnold, the neighborhood is going to be torn down. Come with me. I can't believe it. Let's hurry up. You have found one friend. No, Eugene, no singing. We may be just a few, but if me, you, and you... Okay, the dog looked like it was going to attack us, so I gummed it and it ran away forever. Hi, Rhonda. I need your help. I know you want to save the neighborhood. Okay, let's go. I haven't found all my friends. Where else was I meant to find friends, game? You're joking. If they expect us to go back across the roofs, it looks like they do. At least the birds are gone? So were there doors that I missed? Yes. Harold, something serious is going on. Let's go listen to the mayor. So I got too distracted dodging cans to find one of our friends, even though he's kind of a bully in the show. So I don't know that he should count as a friend. Wait, no. Maybe there's more to the right? No. Ooh, the tomato can actually knock them out for a while. And maybe this can kill the birds permanently? No, that was a an unrealistic hope, it seems. But we're still going to be missing a person. Because you are here on the roof. Sid, this is serious. I know you don't need to tell me. I'll come with you. That's really poor design, the way they put that door in a way that makes it... Like, I thought that was the door we came in through, not a door that we could visit to find a friend. It's very misleading. We jump too high now that we have the big jump boots. There's a treasure up there, but how do we get it? Ah, with the big jump boots. And now we have a golden tomato, which is actually a life. Okay, come help. We've already seen your text. Yeah, come help. Should probably collect those footballs. Okay. The last friend. All right, we're all here. Let's proceed. FTI will redevelop the 6 square block area between 33rd and 39th. Stage clear. It's terrible. We've got 30 days left to save the neighborhood. Check vision. 30 days until construction begins. Construction of the Shek Mex Mall. Let's hand out flyers to everyone in town. The town is in danger. You must drop a flyer in every mailbox. Gerald, I've printed 30 flyers. Please deliver them to mailboxes in the area. Alright, I understand. Please come back if you need more flyers. We have limited ammo. How do we... Okay, we have to be at the right height. It's turned into Paperboy. Whoa! Oh. I should have been looking at the ground, apparently. Can we ride this? Yes. Don't know what they want here. Am I allowed to ride on top of it? No, it kills me. Oh, the top of the bulldozers is rideable. Ow. Come on, I hit you. Did you deliver all the flyers? Here are some more. Supposedly missed places? Which I'm not sure I believe. A skateboard, which is run. Meow. Except that run and jump don't combo very well. Big heal. Sorry, doggo. It won't let me look up enough, but there is a treasure chest over there, so we should go back and work out how to get across. Ow. Oh no, I'm out of ammo! God. Give me more ammo. And again. I kind of think the timing on these birds is too tight. Alright, that's every delivery made. All the flyers have been delivered. Well, we tried a whole passel of ideas, and we still ain't saved the neighborhood. 6 days, enough time to try maybe one last big thing. But what? What about a party? You always throw the most outre parties? The hell is an outre? Outrageous, maybe? It's short for outrageous? Yes, a party, a block party. Find your way to get to the party. That feels like a translation issue, but this should be an English game. We're late. Let's hurry to the party. It's turned into a Super Mario World. Power up. We throw bigger... Wood things also. Okay, we live and learn. The wood things sink if you stand on them too long. I understand. It didn't jump. The wood things sink if you stand on them too long. Doesn't look like you can hit the fish. Ooh, he was gonna throw something at us. Jolly Ollie. We have a glazed donut, which is apparently a star. Oh, we can... I was going to say you can climb drain pipes, but not quite. I don't know how we... How do I get further forwards? Ah, I ride the balloons. Alright. Oh, well that's super rude. Yes, let's put people that you can't see behind a... That's just annoying. No. Bad game. Behind foreground objects. Stage clear. What's going on? This whole assemblage is illegal. But we filed a permit. We never got it. Grandma is caught. You must defeat Shek's bodyguard. There are apparently riot police just customarily out and about in New York. Pretty sure I hit you, but okay. Now we eat basketballs. Let's good it looks like they kill people instead of stunning. Grandma! Come and get me. Okay, so he jumps at you like 3 or 4 times, and then you can actually hit him. The trouble is, how do you go around him to hit him the number of times you're going to need to? We still haven't worked out what the footballs do. Why didn't you pick up the... Oh my god, it didn't pick up the... Okay, I guess we're taking on the boss without the extra damage. Is this going to prove impossible? Does this soft lock you? As far as I can tell, you can't go under him. Okay, no, it's fine. How is our movie game? Generic platformer and a kind of cruel and unfair one? Well... more difficult than unfair. Come on, I need you to come over to this corner. Come on, over to this corner. Very good. No! That's your stunned. Go. Right, like he's able to hit us when he jumps up even though we're on the high ground, which is... well, that is rude. That is genuinely rude. Also, the guy that I remember being a bully in the show is described as being our friend. He has a phase 2? No, he just runs away. You've now unlocked Nick's living room. What photo is that? My dad, he won this house in a card game. From a man his dad fought in the tomato incident. The tomato incident? Where are the photographs about the tomato incident? Grandpa's memory. You must collect all 5 photographs. When you find all the photographs, bring them back here. There's one. That needs a key. Why is there a pig in the house? Why are there hundreds of pigs in the house? I was gonna say, does the pig not hurt us? But skateboard, which is run. That was a little unfair. This is full of falling cans, because of course it is. Press the button and get a secret tunnel through the fireplace. One up. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Yes. Like, those enemies that spawn right next to you when you go through a door are quite rude. Oh, new class of enemy thing. Foot traps. Okay. Apparently you catch a lot of fish with bear traps. Let's not ask questions. I don't know how I meant to get that. I feel like we already did that room. And yet, no? No, yes. It's just that it respawns infinitely. We might find out what 100 footballs does. But we've only found 2 of the 5. Maybe there's more this way? One more and we will know what the 100 footballs do. They are just coins or rings. And now we have the key for this. Okay, we have all 5 of Grandpa's things. I should return to Grandpa. True enough. Where was the room with Grandpa? Feel like it's all the way over on the left. How do I make it? I need to go up these stairs, game. Okay. How do I go up the foreground stairs or the background stairs? The whole town was in a schnit over the new tomato tax. And the people were up in arms, spoiling for a fight. The locals fought back with the tomatoes. And the redcoats were in full ignominious retreat. That's our answer. There probably was a document that declared this block a historic site. I should show it to the mayor. Arnold, they look like they're closed. We'll come back later. We don't have time. Come on. This man is a well-known history buff and keeps all kinds of records on old historical papers. Go with the coroner to find the records. So something that I hadn't realized, it looks like we keep our power-ups between levels if we don't die. Oh, good lord. We have to avoid dollies. Gurneys, sorry. The coroner. Hello, what can I do for you? Where is the document about the tomato incident? Well, I may have a file on it. I keep my historical records in the file drawer. And yet you don't tell me where that is. Why is the inside of the coroner's full of birds? Insanity. Please be the basketball. Alas, no. Our big jump makes these bird staircases a bit easy. Which I'm certainly not going to complain. Oh god, ice physics. Going to complain about. This reminds you somewhat of a movie, of a TV cartoon from the 2000s called Hey Arnold. Suspicious that. some sort of horrible timing thing happening there. I'm just going to avoid that. I'm already sick of the tiny audio loop. Please. More music, please. Okay, we don't have a key yet. Maybe this side will have the key. That's unfair. Okay, there's the key. Yeah, what am I to do there? Shoulder checking doesn't do anything, so I don't understand what that's meant to do. Oh god, we don't have big jump anymore. According to my records, the document was contained in a collection of local historical papers sold 5 years ago to a private corporation called FTI. Stage complete. Hello? Shek is up to no good. The only thing that can stop him is a document that you're looking for. Who are you? How do I know about the document? Let's just say I know it's hidden in FTI. It's locked in a safe deposit box. Nick Vermicelli has the key. We're gonna need some special equipment. I've heard of this girl, Bridget, who lives across town. Kind of an equipment specialist. Go find Bridget. We're going left? Madness. Okay, no, we're using a lift. Then we're going right like normal. A platformer where you move left by default? Oh. Okay, apparently this house just has hundreds of trapdoors. Thought we would be walking on the top bit of that, but no. How do I get off of the ladder? Would have helped if I had jumped then. Thank you. Oh, it's a crushinator. Sure. Ow. Basketball yeet. So now we can kill people instead of only just stunning them. At the cost of not being able to shoot upwards. Tomato yeet. Can we change? We can. I'd prefer basketball yeet. It's a timing puzzle. Okay. Also, that is the crappiest electricity I have seen in ages. Someone spent moments of their life drawing that electricity. Bridget, if you need me, you know where to find me. The neighborhood is counting on you. Good luck, boys. As soon as he's asleep, we can get the key off of him. It's so nice having the kill basketball. Maybe the chocolate bar means that our shoulder check is stronger? No, the birds need tomatoes, not basketballs. Why is the time of 3 o'clock important? I don't understand. New boss? At least avoiding him seems pretty easy. Okay. Please, get rid of the mice infesting your home. Womp womp. And now we're back to only gum. Oh, you have to hit him from behind when he's sleepwalking mode. Okay. Too slow. He turns around too quickly. There we go. He turned around at the last moment. Actually, abusing the tables at the end might be the way to go. We got much, much closer. Holy Football Head, the game! Yes, sketchies. Holy Football Head, the movie, the game. Come on, turn around. I think we're just dead here. Womp womp. Try again. All the way back from the start. At least it wasn't a very long level. That gives us the chocolate bar that we don't know what it does. I thought I remember getting the basketball on the way to this guy, but maybe not. Oh, that's why we needed to change the time, to make the ground pop out so we could actually walk across. Okay. Yeah, you just have to fall down. Was a good show. Better than the game. Okay, which way are you gonna walk, friend? Not the direction I want. That's bullshit. He can angle the bubbles that high. Come on, walk. Thank you. Got ya. No! Too slow killing the rat. Good. But I didn't notice the rat because of the foreground TV. Boo! Like, yes, the foreground TV does add to this scene, but don't have it get in the way of seeing the enemies. Go. At least we didn't get hit by the rat. Good. Too slow. Ooh, have I discovered the magical strategy of standing just here so that he immediately shoots? Yes! We have discovered the strategy that destroys this man. Alright, area 2 clear. Which means we access a new zone. The tunnel. Grandpa, the boys are off risking their lives with some crazy plan to find a rare historical document. We need to think of a backup scheme that will bail us out in case their plan fizzles. Wait a minute, I forgot all about the secret tunnels. Through the mountain? You must find the entrance to the secret tunnel. Grandpa throws his teeth at people, which is charming. Can we go over? Can we go under? How do we get back up? Grandpa can't seem to shoot low enough to hurt the rats. Grandpa also likes the chocolate bar. I guess we have to go down and then ride a water thing upwards? Grandpa's teeth can hit ground. Ground rat. Oh my god, you can't go back down. Ugh. Some of the sewer the sewer ladders are one way. Then what else am I meant to do? That is so poorly signaled. Okay, so bats can come out of holes if we see them. Still can't seem to hit the fish. Stage clear. If we wire the tunnel with explosives and blow a hole in the the street, the bulldozer can't cross. You must place dynamite in 5 areas marked with yellows. Oh, we're engaging in terrorism. Okay. Grandpa is a terrorist. Sure. Bigger jump. It's not me, I didn't duck quickly enough. That one is on the game being unreasonable. That rat was moving way too quickly. Full health is appreciated game, thank you. Doesn't... Oh, actually kind of looks like maybe there's something down there. Well, blind jump. Yeah, this feels like it needs a mini-map. Or something. That's so rude. Yes, put the invulnerability right next to the blind jump to your death. I can't even make the camera go down enough to see where the ground is. Yeah, this area is just poorly designed in terms of camera viewing angles and what it's trying to do. Okay, the bats can also come out of the drain pipes now. I can't tell if there's ground there down below to land on or not, because this is poorly designed. Where else was I meant to go? We've gone as far to the... Oh. I don't have big jump. I can't get up here. Game. I ducked. Maybe there was something down beneath us here? Maybe? We just wander the sewers until we find the last thing that it wants us to find. Because there's no mini-map or equivalent. Don't I already have this? No, now we have big jump. My fault. Should have ducked sooner. All the TNT is set here already. Then what have I missed? Well, we have big jump now, so we can go up the ladder that was all the way to the very far right that we couldn't before. Don't know if it's that side or... He didn't go in the door! I pressed up about a dozen... I'll reset all the TNT. I'm guessing the door interaction box is far smaller than the actual door. Aggravatingly. Too slow. Too slow, old man. A star, but we now know that this is a trap. Oh. Come on. That looks like it's a wall you can't walk. Grizzle, 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 grizzle. If anything, the move fast is actually a liability here. Now I have to go back and get big jump. Yep. Maybe we get lucky and this will give us big jump. Always gives you move fast. Actually, that's not gonna... I know the map slightly now. I know that that's gonna get us stuck if I go left from there. It's in here. Big jump and then all the way back to the right. Go through the door. Don't be picky about you aren't technically close enough to the door, even though you're obviously overlapping the door. And get big jump again. At least I can avoid getting the speedy boots now. The skateboard. And we might get enough footballs that we earn an extra life. So bullshit. I spent so much time throwing at that hole. Same with that. Okay, we earned the extra life though. Except that means we'll need big jump again. Yeah, whoever thought these bats were a good idea deserves death. In fact, just kill me, so we can start on the left-hand side of the level next to the thing that we actually need. This should be the one that's where the sprint is. It should be at the end of the level, not the beginning. I was not facing right. Actually, is this also a fake wall? If the other one was a fake wall... No, these are real walls. Okay, the star that is a trap. Especially because it doesn't continue outside the next area for long enough. No, we remember that this is a fake wall. Let's plant the last one of these, and then go back and get... Oh my god, you can't... Maybe you can with fast run? Yes, you need one of fast run or big jump to be able to get to here. I need to go back and get big jump again. So it's here, then up and left. Dodge the bat. Get big jump. Head back right. I might as well collect those. There's no harm in it. Go get big jump again. Just doing those pipes whilst big jump and ice physics run is unpleasant. Okay, now just all the way to the right without dying. It's good, but there's a recovery health. Pressed down. Okay. Oh my... Come on! How much do I want the footballs? Enough that I'm willing to climb the ladder again. This isn't the end of the level. I've been bamboozled. But then where's the end of the level, game? Where's the last thingamajig? The last terrorism site. God. We have wired all the explosives. We get to be Grandma? Lights out. Grandma cackling. You must escape the prison. Jail Grandma. We throw toilet paper. This somehow feels very Sonic. These traversing pipes like this. Why would Grandma need a big jump? To get out of this area. Fair. Else you'd be stuck down there. Just show lower so that we can see where we need to jump to, game. No, get the full heal. Am I willing to climb again to get the footballs? I guess I am. Unclear. Tomato instead of toilet paper. Which in some ways is worse, because the toilet paper slid across the ground very neatly for killing the rats. There is no down there, that was a fall to your death. We can't hurt the spider. But this suggests that there was... We go down? Sure, we'll start again. Wasn't actually that bad, aside from that it doesn't signal that you're not supposed to go down there. It felt like, oh, we're out of the prison, maybe we jump down there. After all, this level is called Get Out of the Prison. Okay, big jump. We now know about the spiders. Patience. Go get the tomatoes. Don't believe the exit, so just keep going down. It's kind of bullshit that you can hurt me from there, Mr. Mouse. Patience. Presumably we can walk on this. We can, but the electricity bolts need to be jumped over. Down the toilet paper again. Throwing the toilet paper locks you into not jumping for such a long time. Come on, we hit him with the toilet paper like 4 or 5 times. He should have been stunned. Cute. Seems odd that we go left, but left we go. Defying video game convention. Grandma. Whomp. Grandma on the run. Defeat the prison guard. But we already got out of the prison. don't know that I want Grandma to have Speedy. That is so rude. Let's put down this thing that clearly you can walk across. It breaks. Oh. And it insta-kills you for doing so. That's just rude, game. We can't go up. Fair enough. The music was still going from our invulnerability, but we weren't invulnerable. There's a disconnect between the invulnerability and the music. The music should only end after you are no longer invulnerable. Like... They should, well, not after. They should end concurrently. And it should preferably have a little ending ditty so that you know that it's ending. This feels wrong. I think we're more likely to go down and right more. Yeah, no. Oh, we're meant to go through the toilet. Okay, how do we defeat Greasy Luigi here? Okay, it's Oil Panic. Oh. Ow! What is the aim, to make the water hit him? I don't get what his, like, I am able to be attacked thing is. Maybe he's like the other guy that you have to attack from behind? Yeah, he doesn't always instantly turn to face you. Well, actually he does. No, he is hit from behind. He's just much quicker about turning around. Great. Still, we know how to hurt him now. So it's just a case of go as far to the right and down as we can. Until we get to Boss Man. No, we can't bring the star into the fight against Boss Man. How aggravating. That's fine. We entered the fight with less than full health. Oh, I didn't want to attach to the ceiling. Good. It's also kind of rude that he can do those while he's off screen. Fortunately, we're not currently winning the damage calculus. Got ya. Hamburger yeet. Fair enough. Still better than we've ever done. Bullshit. Double bullshit. You should start further away. Holy. Oof. Come on, keep coming this way. Fair enough. And again. We know the sequence now. It's left and down. To the barrel. Be annoyed about the donut that we can't actually get all the way to the boss. You've got to be so quick to dodge that first attack. It's lunacy. Maybe he always throws 2 bananas in a row? 1, 2. No, he did 3 then. Got ya. Yeah, maybe there's a, like, you jump as he's doing the first banana. That didn't work, because he changed directions between the 2 bananas. About the only thing that could make this more obnoxious if there was a rat running around on the ground at the same time. It's my fault. I ran over the banana. So bullshit, you just... You cannot reasonably escape that first throw. Just kill me again. At least it doesn't take long to get there. I hit jump game. Now that's too far away. You know what? Just kill me. Without fast run. Not worth existing. Especially against the boss. That's bullshit. I literally was ducking and throwing as soon as we could be. Shows you that by making the characters so big, they don't leave you enough left-right room to see what's coming. And time to react given how quickly they move. No. That's getting stuck. Okay. Come on this way, friend. Feels like there needs to be a way to pass under him. Oh, oh, thank God. Come on, I ducked. Also for this, the more natural control would be to have jump leave this pole as well instead of pressing down. Death by drip. Still one of our better attempts. Good. 2 hits for 1. We are finally winning the calculus. Three hits for 1. Three hits for 2. He's evening the calculus. 3 hits for 4. We're back in the lead. Bullshit. Friend, this way. Good. Shit. At least I managed to turn it into a damage. But I think we're both on our last health now. Holy! Got ya! Horrible, horrible freedom. Why isn't it not changing noise? Our reward is a tomato. Tunnel finished. Now we may go to the FTI building. Deep voice. You've got to get into Schneck's office. His safe deposit boxes are a room behind his desk. There's no time. Go to his office, but don't get caught. Find Schneck's office. We're on an ice physics level. Joy. So this just teaches us that these guys are evil? And that we can't hurt them? Okay, the yeet basketball. Excellent. Still haven't worked out how to deal with those cameras well, because the ice physics, if it wasn't for the ice physics, I think they'd be okay. But the ice physics makes them unpleasant. Wow, someone that can kind of dodge our basketballs. Okay, now maybe I've got the timing down for the cameras. Yes. This feels like I'm backtracking. So they haven't done a good job of signaling directions. That's bullshit. It should not be able to camera me when I'm standing in the doorway. Yeah, this was backtracking. Well, rip. Unless we were meant to go back downstairs. Okay, no. There's definitely a new lift. Alright. New mechanic, laser beam tripwires. Oh, that's bullshit. And resetting this door takes forever. Hail Cal, welcome Raiders. We are playing the Hey Arnold, the movie, the game. So far, New York has been full of rats, bats, and riot police. We aren't allowed in the room. Alright. As well as evil businessmen. Let's go. Okay, jump. 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 But we don't have a key. What have I not understood, game? Can I go in this door? Maybe I wasn't in the middle of the door. The doors are very picky about what counts as the middle. No, I can't seem to go in this door. Okay, so this space doesn't seem useful. We come back here when we have a key. So we go further right until we get a key, and then we come back here. How are the sales going? Ooh. Well, that sucks. Go in, go out. No sales. We are opposing New York's unjust ability to acquire land laws. I've forgotten the word. They're trying to replace our neighborhood with a mini-mall, and we are opposing it. Eminent domain, yes, thank you. No, I didn't come that way, so this must be a new stairway. Yeah, level 3. New York is somewhat famously out of touch with the rest of America in terms of that its eminent domain laws are a lot more in favor of not the little people. Mini-malls aren't in the interest inbox, except that your jurisdiction has passed that replacing people for other things that will pay more tax is a valid reason. The little pink house, I think it is. Giving away land to someone else who will pay more tax is valid, which is, I think, stupid, but whatever. And they don't even have to prove that they will do the development. They just have to say that they want to do the development. Okay, up higher. But do we need to go back and use our key first? Possibly. So let's go back and use our key first. I want to go back to the lift. Lift location. They do have to pay you. But you do also have to... How come this didn't go down? Come on, this is meant to go... No, here we are. Good, 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 good. Now left. And there was the door that we couldn't open before, which is presumably progress. Yes, but the counter-argument there is they can say that they're going to give you less than what is actually reasonable, and if you want to fight them for what is a reasonable price, you then have to pay... You cannot recover your lawyer costs from that if you prove that their price that they offered was unreasonable. So either you lose the money because they're underselling you, or you lose the money because you have to fight it and pay for a lawyer. It's designed in a way that is unfair. Anyway. Do we have to look for the document for all these safe deposit boxes? Find the 5 documents from the safe deposit boxes. Make sure you're... Yeah, but then that's also, right, Cal, part of the thing is they're like, we're going to take your land, and then we're going to rezone it, and oh look, it's magically increased in value because of that, because of the development that we're going to be doing is rezoning it. Am I meant to literally check every single box? Are they doors? They're doors! Oh, well, at least we have our yeet ball. Ow, go away. Anyway, the big important thing is that New York is out of touch compared to the other states there. Like, the overwhelming majority of the other states have more sensible versions of eminent domain. Although they also have problems. Especially the ones that have given it away to local resourcing companies. Oh look, the gas pipeline company wants to treat you like shit because the government has farmed out their eminent domain power to the gas pipeline company. And they say, we don't really have to negotiate to put our pipeline on your land. We will offer you less than the market rate. And you will either take it or get screwed fighting us. Bugger, that's on me. Old man reflexes. One more. We've got all the documents, but these aren't the right one. I'm sorry, Gerald, but your documents are in another filing cabinet. Unfortunately, like your little plan, it's about to go... Even just making the reform, Cal, that if you oppose their unfair evaluation and win, they have to cover your costs, would be a really significant step forwards. In smoke. That way, they wouldn't have the incentive to try and screw you over knowing you are in a lose-lose situation. Ooh, Arnold looks like a lot older in that picture than he normally is. Where's the document? He burned it. Schneck has burned it. It's not over. The document must be on the videotape. The moment that he burned it, we can show the tape and it will be as good as the document itself. No, his body is like taller and longer there. He's somehow more teenage, like lanky teenager proportion. Okay, the light globes fall down. The light globes are the new falling cans. These doors are not actually doors. The lift is a lift. We're just doing the same thing again, but this time we're going to go to that security room that we couldn't go to before? That feels like what's happening, that they're reusing the level. However, that would require me to remember the level, which I don't really, so sucks to be me. Actually, I should go here. Get those footballs. Footballs are like rings or coins. You collect enough of them, you get an extra life. Okay, so across to the right to the security office. I've got it! I've got the evidence! Okay, that was actually a really short level. Maybe my memory did a better job than I thought. Schneck. Catch them, you morons! Sneak past the guard. Defeat the chief of security. That doesn't sound like it's defeat final boss man. which makes it sound like there's another world yet. That looks like it's gonna kill me. Ah, they're timing puzzles. Extremely tediously long timing puzzles. Can this pick us up? Yes. It's on me. I didn't realize I'd be able to hop off of them. Start again. I didn't realize I'd be able to hop off of them in a way that gets us murdered, and it also means we're no longer equipped with our basketball. Could you please chase me away from the fan? Oh my god. Now I have to keep you stun-locked until the fan goes away. Can you die from the fan? Is the game fair like that? The game is not fair like that. Only I may be hurt by the spinning fans of death. Even slightly attempt to move. Get you murdered. I'm so sad that I don't have my basketballs anymore. Boss man. Ow! Okay, the Doberman hurts us, and it is unclear how we hurt him. Okay, he's the usual shoot them from behind boss. What am I... Surely I don't have to... I was kind of hoping I could hit his head from there. Okay, this looks doable if I abuse this location. Oh yeah, you are so much easier than the grandma boss. One's my fault. Sick 'em. Sick him. Need you to go past me again, please. Apparently your dog has gone. Victory! First try! Do you have a phase 2? You do not. Clear. 4 area. So there's a new zone. City Street. That looks like a final boss. Arnold. Helga? You're the deep voice? Looks like it. Why? How do we know that the person that was the deep voice talking to us on the phone is her? Based on that she's dressed up in a trench coat. Why did you have to make up this crazy secret identity? 'Cause I guess maybe I don't hate you as much as I thought. I guess I might even say I like you a lot. Ugh. Come here, you big lug. Exclamation mark. There's no time. We've got 20 minutes to get back to the neighborhood. Escape from the FTI. You must escape from the FTI building. We still don't have any upgrades, which is big sad. Am I meant to go left or am I meant to go right? Okay, I'm meant to go left. Treat it like a shmup. You should just always be shooting. Start again. That's fine. Ooh. So this is another poorly designed level in terms of you have to make a series of drop-downs that you cannot see. And you kind of just have to learn by trying repeatedly. Like, there's no way you could see all that distance with that drop-down. Are we going to fall to our death? We have no way of knowing. I don't know if we actually needed to duck there, but it looked like it. Maybe should have been more patient. That looks like an elevator. Let's assume that we travel right by going up and down elevators. Please be basketball. Tomato is almost as good. No, but it's life tomato, not attack tomato. I wanted attack tomato. Also, where am I meant to go then? It looks like there's stuff under here. There's also stuff under here. Can we go in the air vent? It feels like we should be able to go in that air vent. Yeah, there we go. It's too slow, old man. Okay, fall down. That's at least well indicated. That feels like it should be something I can go in, but it's not. It's my fault. We go in this door. Chase scene. Schnack, Nick, the football-headed kid, and his little pals have a copy of the document on videotape, and they're headed uptown. Steer the bus until you reach town. New minigame? New minigame. What do you mean by steer, though? Okay, we can jump. It's moon buggy. Oh god, it's moon buggy. No, not this ancient horror. Also, why is Jared driving? He shouldn't be driving a bus. That's so bad, because they don't show you enough of the screen ahead of you. You've only got, like, one vehicle length worth of I can see in front of me. How many more of these can there possibly be? We're gonna earn an extra life fairly soon. Okay, Moonlander cleared. Well, not Moonlander, Moon Buggy. Bridget, give me the tape, Arnold. Take the videotape to Bridget. Okay, new mechanic, springboards. And wasps? No idea. The wasps don't seem to do anything. Please be the basketball. Yes! Kill! Okay, the wasps can hurt us, but we can't hurt the wasps as far as I can tell. Seems mighty unfair, but sometimes that's life. But there was a treasure chest under us. It's only a life. Screwed up the timing slightly, but it's still trading one heart for one life. Is a good net deal. An actual puzzle? So, blue lever, red lever puzzle. Except we don't count as having pressed the blue lever? Oh, it cares about what side you're on when you hit it. Okay. No, we need blue until we get up to the high ground. Maybe we can bounce the, I was gonna say bounce the thing up, the ball over. Not willing to take that yet. Let's look at what else we might be able to do. Okay, there is no other option. It's this or death, so we select this. Well done, Banana Man. We get to heal up, so who cares? Looks fine for the moment. It's red. Cross to over here. I can't climb the chains as far as I can tell. This looks like it becomes a lift. A very, very aperiodic lift. There we go. Yeah. I meant to be on that. Well, we gotta wait for the next one. The cogs do look pretty good. Oh, and if you stay still long enough, we put in a Walkman. Was it a CD Walkman or was it a tape Walkman? Let's watch and wait. Unclear. Maybe even an MP3 player. Okay, this level is Donkey Kong. Ow. Bridget. If we run the videotape on the Schneck Vision, everyone will know what Schneck has done. Defeat Schneck. Schneck. What are you idiots waiting for? Knock it down. Confront Schneck. Defeat Schneck. Wow. Well done, Banana Man. Oh, those are traps. Fair enough. Shit. Don't press those. Now that we know that they're traps. Thank God we have our basketball. He's huge! Am I meant to... How are we meant to dodge him when he's so monstrously huge? Okay, like that. But what about once we're on this side? Yeah, I don't get it. I can understand how we can dodge here, but I don't understand how it wants us to dodge on the other side. I think you're a little unrealistic with this boss game. Maybe we can duck? No, we can't duck down there. It feels like we could only do this if we had big jump. And we do not have big jump. Womp womp. So do the level again. This time without the ability to kill the enemies. Because that's going to make it more fun. It's my fault. I should know better. My fault again. Yeah, I don't see where we're meant to pick up a bonus for defeating you. Maybe we go redo one of the early levels, collect all the bonuses, and then come here? Looks like I've also maybe discovered... Okay, no. Somewhere that he can't hurt me, I was about to say. That is is not true, not even slightly. And his stupid floaty bits of paper. I'm hurt by tissue paper. Largely undodgeable tissue paper. Okay, go past him while he's vulnerable. That didn't make it up onto the high ground, to our immense sadness. Try again. Give it like 1 or 2 more goes, and then we will try the collect the bonuses from the other level and then come back strategy. Like Tomato? Tomato feels like it might be nice against him. Certainly Big Jump. That's bullshit. You are off-screen hurting me. That is a Dino Crisis level error. My fault. Didn't jump soon enough. Okay, boss man. Throw your tissue paper. It's bullshit. If you can throw them from off screen, I should be able to hit you from off screen. Yeah. That's just so stupid if you don't have Big Jump. Ah, he wasn't Anger Man for long enough. He was only Anger Man for too short a time for me to actually hurt him with it. And again, same deal. He wasn't Anger Man for long enough. It's bullshit. If it hurts you once, it should go away. It's also bullshit. That should have counted as hitting you. No, just kill me now. Come on! I did that as soon as I saw your face going red. It's also a poor background in that the bus makes it look like you can hit it, like land on it when you can't. We select no. Can we go back to like starter world? Pick up all the bonuses, and then try going to boss man level. Hello, friend one. Even though I think you're a bully in the show and you shouldn't count as a friend. I should go get that heart. We want big jump, and we want... There's big jump. And ideally, I think we don't want basketball, really. I feel like this attack is probably the best attack for the boss. My bad. Stupid pigeons. Stop respawning! Friend 2. This also points to why in games you generally have your power-ups be collectible across the course of the game and cumulative, rather than resetting every single map. So you don't have to... No, I'm not putting up with that. So that you don't have to put up with going back to another world to collect the power-ups that you want to retry the boss with all the power-ups. Okay, this... Big jump. You know what? Is that enough? Are we allowed to exit with these? Does this count as us having those bonuses? Let's try. No, it does not. Okay, you do have to finish the whole level. Fair enough. My cheesiness is somewhat counted. We will have to do the whole level if we want to farm the stuff, in which case we're actually going to make a save afterwards then. Because I'm not refarming it every time we fail to beat the boss. Not when the boss has an unreasonably short vulnerable period, is stupidly giant, the background doesn't indicate correctly where you can jump on. It has so many issues. When he can attack you from off-screen, but you can't attack him from off-screen. Unfairly asymmetric. No. Go back into the other room. Get the giant tomato again. It's new. Bloody well attached to it. Thank you. Stupidly quick respawning pigeons. Friend 2. Okay. Balloon. 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 Wait for the water. I forget what the bonus was up here, but there was a bonus. Okay, maybe it was a one-off bonus. We never get to have it again. Friend 3. Friend 4. Kind of weird that we supposedly get all these friends to help us, and then we never see them again. We only ever see us and Gerald. Kind of feels very token. Like, yes, we have the characters from the story in our game. Totally. They're not in one scene once and never again. Okay, back. Here. Here. We are totally going to start using save states, because it's not reasonable. Go. We have Big Jump, and we have Tomato. Sorry, doggo. Not me. Okay. Pause. New save state. Let's go. Yes! Big jump makes all the difference. So much difference. Means we can actually jump over his giant head. Not as consistently as we would like, but still sometimes. No, that didn't count. Oh, and then he was angry, but not for long enough. Good. Good. Hell, at this rate I might not even need the save state. Yeah, at this rate. Come on. Snow. No! Okay, we do need our save state. Boo hiss. You... Shit. You haven't heard that? G'day, Dutchy. I don't know. From what I've seen, it looks like a better game than EU5. Admittedly, almost the only thing I've seen is that it uses the Victoria 3 parliamentary system somewhat, which seems like a terrible decision. So, you know, not a high bar. Okay. Bullshit. Need to do 2 without taking any damage. Thank you. Actually, it looks like maybe 3. Yeah, and it looks like it cares about characters and stuff, which is, again, terrible. Womp womp. Again. The characters were... Character management was some of the worst part of Imperator. Why didn't they learn? Shit. Well done to him, though, timing his stomp so that it drops me onto his stupid piece of tissue paper. Okay, 1. 2. Bullshit. 3. 1 damage for 1 damage is not a good trade. Okay. Bullshit. That should have gone over you. That should have also hurt you, but you counted as being off screen. It is super bullshit that you can attack me from off screen, but I'm not allowed to attack you. Ah. I had to go for it. He was in his I can be hurt phase, which he's in for so very little time and so rarely. The other side, the other side. I am getting better at dodging the tissue paper. Oh, come on! Okay. Come on, do your stupid stomp. Good. Okay, that should be about timing. Good. One more. I think we've got it. One. One more. Okay. Do you have a phase 2? Let's try. Roll credits. Okay. Is there anything after the credits? Is about the only other thing to find out. So, where is the, the end? No, it just lets you... There is some value in, like, you can continue to try and finish all the levels and... get the golden tomato on all of them. So there is a little bit of extra play value after you finish the game, right? Like, I don't have the golden tomatoes on these 3, but I do have it on that one. But that looks like there's all there is to it. Let's move on to our evaluation then. Game rating. Movie Monday, and then game rating. Yeah. We are not doing Fairly Odd Parents. We are doing... Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold, the movie, the game for the Game Boy Advance. So... Hey Arnold. Movie, the game, GBA. Is it fun? Yeah, it's a fine action platformer. It's got a couple of extra mini games, but some of them are kind of crappy. The Moon Buggy one is kind of shitty. I've forgotten the other, but there was other mini games, so it gets a little bit higher than just 2 out of 5 for being generic action platformer there. Is it true to source? I don't remember Grandma breaking out of a jail in the TV show. It uses the sprites and the characters, but it only really uses Grandma, Grandpa, Arnold, Gerald. Everyone else is only in that very, very first level for the collect your friends and then never again. We don't get voice acting, we do get references to some of the things from the show. So it can have, like, I want to say somewhere between a 2 and a 3. I'll be generous, we'll give it a 3. Is it doing new and interesting things? No. Moon Buggy is not a new game. Generic action platformer is not a new idea. It gets absolutely minimal points for being new and interesting. Maybe the, like, cameras and tripwires are slightly... You liked American Tail 5 All Goes West? There are no cats in America. So yeah, minimal points for interesting. Graphics. Yeah, this was pretty reasonable GBA graphics, honestly. There were nice little idle animation. There's been some polish put into that sort of thing. Okay, sometimes the, like, broken glass was a bit dodgy. So it's also only kind of sort of... It's closer to 3 than 4. The music, I did comment that I wished the music loop was longer. We did get frustrated by the music loop. But other than that one music loop level being, like, too short, I haven't hated the music. So the music can be like a 4. I didn't dislike it that much. The sounds for, like, getting hit and throwing your stuff and jumping and boinging and stuff, they were okay, but it felt like there were too few of them. I feel like we could have had more sounds and, like, maybe little characters' tiny voice things for, like, when they get hit or something. So... yeah, I'm only going to give you a 2 for that game. The controls. The controls are pretty reasonable. The only thing that really seems odd is the not using jump to detach from things that you attach to. It does importantly let you use the, like, I want to look further down so I don't have to make as many blind jumps. So, the controls can have, like, a 4. Is it intuitive? Needing to backtrack without a minimap to find things that you might have missed when they fail to signal door entryways that are like at the start of that, not the start, but midway through that very first level where you're finding the second friend that lives on top of the roof, when you spawn in on the new screen, it really, really feels like the door that you're next to is the I entered from here door for that screen. That it's meant to be implying that that is where you came from. And yet you're meant to go in that door, not to go back to the previous area, which you do a lot of in this game, but to find one of your friends that is actually in that as a room. That sort of thing happens a fair bit, where there's unintuitive backtracking, failing to signal stuff. Many of the bosses don't really signal how you hurt them, whether it's like, is only their head damageable, or do you have to wait for a certain period of time and then they're damageable? So like, most of it is just generic action platforming, so it would be like 5, but then it fails with the signaling, it fails with some of the bosses, it fails with telling you which direction to go and where all the things that you need to do with them are, so no. Drops down to a 3, which is almost the worst that we have. Only Bolt and Looney Tunes Back in Action are worse. Is it rude to the player? Yes. To a fairly high degree. Those things that aren't signaled well, final boss that is 90% of the screen tall, other bosses where you don't know when you're meant to hit them, Things like the plank in the sewer level where you walk over it and it's like, tricked you, this isn't something you're meant to walk over, it makes you fall to your insta-death, now redo the whole level. Ha 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 ha, gotcha. No. And then lastly, difficulty. The difficulty comes from because this is basically being a mascot platformer, where they want to make really big detailed sprite of the main character so that you can be like, oh, it's obviously Hey Arnold. Look at how good the Hey Arnold sprite is. Because he is so big, there's not much space on the screen for anything else, and so you can't see enemies that you're about to walk into. That's where the difficulty mostly comes from. That, the final boss, the things that don't signal properly, or let you know when you're meant to hurt them. So for something that probably is meant to be like Kitty's first platformer and down here, it's more like here because of those choices. I think I'm going to go with a 3. It's not as monstrous as Finding Nemo was. And then any other notes? And imagine playing it on the tiny GBA screen? Yes. Yes. Any other notes? So... music, okay, but loops too quickly. Big mascot platformer issues. Enemies can attack from off screen, but you cannot hurt them. The same. Signal failures for where to go. Doors. How to deal with bosses. Only really uses the friends characters in the very first level. Feels token. Does have some after finishing the game value with collecting all the golden tomatoes. Yeah, that feels about right. Okay, and then brrr, what does the scoring algorithm tabulate to? Dun 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 dun. It gets put at 20. Slightly better than Finding Nemo. Why can't I yoink you and then paste you there? There we go. Slightly better than Finding Nemo, but worse than Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. If I was forced to pick, I would probably be picking to play this over the Lord of the Rings one, so maybe I need to reevaluate this a little bit. How have we been maybe slightly unfair? Oh, I feel like we've been fair, so I guess it's just that I enjoy this game genre more than I enjoy the hacky, slashy sort of thing that the Lord of the Rings was doing, and that I haven't been unfair, because I feel like those marks feel about right. We should also go back and remark one of our old titles. One of the ones that we did before we started doing the grading. So we can either do Kung Fu Panda or Stuart Little 2. Let's think about Stuart Little 2. It's my Stuart Little 2 box art. They don't have it anymore, which seems wrong. Maybe it was in the generic MISC folder? Well, in any case, we're doing Stuart Little 2 even if we don't have the box image. So what did we think of Stuart Little 2? Was it fun? It was kind of... It had a good number and variety of minigames. So even though a lot of it was just generic, very little kids action platformer, I think it did an actual fairly decent job of being fun. Is it true to source? Yeah, it follows the movie pretty religiously, and it makes extremely good use of the movie video clips. The ending was maybe slightly a bit meh, so we'll drop down 1 for that, but otherwise it gets a very high score for that. Was it interesting? Was it doing new and interesting things? Not especially. It's one of the earlier things I remember the minecart minigame in. The minecart / train sort of thing. So, like, maybe a 2. There's some level of, like, neat combination of the minigames, even if most of those minigames aren't especially new and innovative. Interesting. The graphics? I think the graphics were fine for a, like, collectathon-ish thing. Maybe a little weak. Some of them were a bit flat singular thing. So only like a 3. Music? I honestly can't say I remember the music being especially good or especially bad, so we're going to assume that it was average. The sounds, I remember the sounds being good. I think the sounds were pretty decent. I should grab my notes for Stuart Little 2 from the other section, so just a sec. Oh. Spyro or Mario 64, but Stuart Little skinned. Little collectathon platformer with action elements. Nicely follows the movie and uses the movie clips. Fairly pretty for a PS1 title were my old notes. So yeah, my memory of the graphics being decent is somewhat correct. We'll bump that up to a 4 then. The controls? Most of the controls were good, except the camera controls were monstrous. Having to hold the shoulder buttons most of the game in order to make the camera behave sensibly is... Otherwise the controls are like 4 and 5, but I'm going to severely punish it for making me hold the shoulder buttons the whole game. It's getting a 2. Because my fingers were sore from holding the shoulder buttons the whole game to make the camera behave. Is it intuitive? It was only occasionally that we couldn't find the, like, final widget that you needed to collect in an area and trying to find where a hidden extra area was that we had real trouble. So yeah, it was pretty intuitive. Slash it tutorialized things well. Was it rude? There are a couple of times where you needed to make really unreasonably precision sort of stuff. Like in the bathroom section, getting to the other side of the bathroom wires. So even though it's a little kid's game, it actually does have a bit of rudeness. Probably like 1.5. Let's, we gave the graphics maybe slightly more than it deserves, so we'll give the rudeness slightly more as well. No, 1's probably fine. And then difficulty, was it terribly tough? Most of it is like here. And then the couple of things that are like pseudo impossible / ultra hard are here, but there's so few that I think overall it still ranks down here. It's a very easy game. It's meant to be a totally little kid's game. Right. And then what does that make you? That makes Stuart Little supposedly as good as Emperor's New Groove. What's going wrong with my copy-paste? Copy. Paste. Thank you. Which is about right. We mostly like Stuart Little too, aside from getting extremely grumpy about holding those shoulder buttons, and a little bit of the tutorializing at the start. I feel like it should maybe be 1 point worse? 2 points worse? No, not 2 points, but 1. 1 or 2 points worse. Let's double check. Fun factor. Yeah, it's about right. True to source. Yes, it gets very good grades. Interesting. I could see giving it 1 less here. The graphics is right. The music feels okay. The sounds feels correct. I am being unnecessarily harsh with the controls, but making me hold the shoulder buttons the whole game deserves it. I am a vengeful lord. The intuitive is about right. Let's just bump up your rudeness by 1 then. Well... no, you can lose an interesting point. Then that feels right. I don't want to say you're as good as Emperor's New Groove. Alright. Very well, and we have finished another Movie Monday. Those of you here in chat, keep your suggestions rolling in. And for YouTube, leave a comment with your suggested movie games. But for now, we'll see you next week.